All right. We do a lot of problem solving in sixth grade with greatest common factor and least common multiple word problems. So, when we deal with word problems, a lot of sixth grade students don't know where to start or get a little intimidated because, especially these types of word problems, are a little lengthier. They're almost a paragraph in length. For example, a GCF word problem could be something like this: I made 45 chocolate chip cookies and 30 oatmeal raisin cookies. I want to make gift baskets for my friends that have the same amount of chocolate chip and oatmeal raisin cookies in them. What is the greatest number of cookies that I can put in each gift basket for my kids, and how many should I have? How many people can I give to them? So that is just an example of a type of greatest common factor word problem. So when we look at these word problems, there's some key words to look for to signify or to know that you're looking for greatest common factor, and that's how you should use to solve the problem. So greatest common factor keywords. So you want, obviously, if you see the word greatest, largest, maximum, these are a couple of the words that should tell you automatically I'm looking for a really big number. Okay. And when I want, so take my cookie problem, for example, I wanted the greatest number of cookies that are the same amount in each gift basket for each of my friends. So for this would be groups. Sometimes you would see rows. So let's say I want to take my cookies and I want to display them and not give them to my friends. So I want to take my 45 chocolate chip cookies and my 30 oatmeal raisin cookies, and I wanted to put them in the rows where they all looked nice and neat in the same amount. So sometimes you'll see things that you're going to need to group into rows. You want the same number, or you want even or equal groups. So here are just a few, and usually your most common words in a word problem that signify that you need to find greatest common factor. So what about least common multiple? So for an example of my least common multiple word problems, if I have two buses that leave a bus station or a bus stop, and they leave at the same time, we'll say like 9 o'clock in the morning, and one bus will arrive every 20 minutes to go to the zoo, and the other bus will ride every 15 minutes to go to the park. We want to know what time that the buses will pull back up at that bus stop again at the same time. So that would be a least common or lowest common multiple word problem. So here are my key words. We want the least. So again, if I've got maybe packages of hot dogs and hot dog buns, they usually come in different numbers of packages. Sometimes there's 12 hot dog buns and 8 hot dogs in a package. And you need to buy the same amount of buns and hot dogs, but you need to know what the least amount you need to buy to have the same amount. So there would be a least problem. Or first, or minimum. Then the other words you want to look for are meet again. So like in my bus problem, we want to know when the buses will meet up again at the same time at that bus stop. Okay. And the same amount. So again, with my hot dogs and my hot dog buns, we'll need to buy a certain amount of packages of buns and a certain amount of packages of hot dogs in order to have the same amount. Okay, the next time, or events that occur or repeat over and over again. Over and over. Okay, so here are just a few of the key words to whether or not you should be using greatest common factor or least common multiple to solve a word problem in our sixth grade math standards.